Deputy Vice Chancellor Academics to present certificate to some of our resource persons. Sorry, sir, Deputy Vice Chancellor Admin, I mean, Professor Mahmoud Omar. I would like to invite Dr. Muhammad A. Bello. Dr. Farida Muhammad Abuki. Muaz Shuaibu. Dr. Usman Bala. Prof. Danjuma Nuhu Muhammad. Dr. Muhammad Wali. And I would like to invite Prof. Danjuma to come back and collect for Dr. Isa Ahmed Sharif, who's supposed to be here but lost his child, who is also a resource person and member of the LOC. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Yes. Okay, let me invite Professor Danjuma to come and give a certificate to some of the participating secondary schools. We have Government Science Senior Secondary School, Mega Kaltungu. Is their teacher here? Government Science Secondary School, Kaltungu. Yahya Ahmed Model School. So thank you very much, Prof. Permit me to invite Dr. Muhammad Bello to come and present to some of our schools here. Gombe International School. Government Science Secondary School, Gombe. Thank you, sir. Let me invite Dr. Farida to present certificate to Asma'u Memorial Academy. Jibwis International Islamic Science Secondary School, Gombe. Thank you very much, Dr. Farida. Dr. Maazu, please can you present certificate? Penn Resource Academy, Gombe. Pen Resource Academy, Gombe. Government Day Science Secondary School, Gandu. Government Day Science Secondary School, Gandu. Is the teacher around or the students? Thank you, Dr. Maazo. Dr. Osman Bala, Evangel College, Gombe. Government Day Science Secondary School, Gombe. Government Day Science Secondary School, Gombe. Is the teacher around or the students? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like to call on the Provost and the DVC to present, DVC Academic to present certificate for science exhibition. So the DVC, sir, the Provost will present the certificate to you and the plaque, and then you'll present it to the student. For science exhibition, we have Gombe International School. Gombe International School, the 3 students should come forward, and then the teacher also should come that participated in exhibition. So please, at the medals, you present the medals to the Provost and the DVC, please. Fifth position. Thank you for your wonderful performance. The next is Jibwis Islamic Science Secondary School, 4th position. Jibwis, the students should come forward and their teacher. They should come quickly. Congratulations. The next is the 3rd position. In the 3rd position, sirs, we have tie between 2 schools. Government D Science Secondary School Gombe emerges the third position. And then we also have Penn Resource Academy sharing the award. So Government D Science. So congratulations. The other third position goes to Penn Resource Academy. So congratulations. So thank you. We move to the second position. We also have a tie in the second position. Yes, Evangel College Gombe. Thank you very much. The next second position goes to Government Science Secondary School Gombe, Science 1. Thank you very much. For the first position, before I call the school, I must say that their presentation captured the attention of Trace Bale, who is the president of International Brain Research Organization. And I promise to present it personally to her in South Africa in the next few days, because she was really amused with their presentation. And that is none but Yahya Ahmed Model School. Presented on how the brain functions, the neurons, with everything using minimal resources. So thank you very much, DVC, sir. Still, Provost, you be by the side of Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration while we present the awards for the best students. Okay, Ekwa Kaltungu, please. Ekwa Crawford Secondary School, Kaltungu. The teacher or the student, please. Okay. Okay, sir, we present the certificate of participation first for the brain B before we call on the award. We have, because they have undergone rigorous examination involving steeplechase and then theory. So, Isa Adamu, please give me the list. Isa Adamu, Government Day Science Secondary School, Kaltungu. Halima Abdul Hamid Yusuf, Government Day Science Secondary School, Gandu. Danui David Lil, Government Day Science Secondary School, Kaltungu. Aisha Bello Mahadi, Gombe International School. Adamu Muhammad, Zainab Saad, Gombe International School. Adamu Muhammad Khalifa, Government Day Science Secondary School. Okay, Zainab. Edrak Yakubu, Government Science Secondary School, Gombe. Fatima to Abubakar, Jibwis Islamic Science Secondary School. Ishaq Suleiman, Asma'u Memorial Academy. Fatima too. Mariam Umaru Ekwa Crawford. Abdul Hamid Lawal, Government Science Secondary School. Muhammad Sadia, Asma'u Memorial Academy. Ibrahim Mali, Government Day Science Secondary School. The 11th position. Ibrahim is the 10th position. Victor Johnny, Crawford Kaltungu, 9th position. Muhammad Umar Abdul Qadir, Jibwis Islamic Science Secondary School, 8th position. Abubakar Fatimatu Batagarawa Yahya Ahmed, Model School, 7th position. Muhammad Ibrahim Aliyu, Government Day Science Secondary School, 6th position. Joaibu Shitu Ma'aji, Yahya Ahmed Model School, 5th position. Nini Samuel, Evangel College, 4th position. The 3rd position goes to Trahina Ibrahim Umar, Evangel College, Gombe. Trahina Ibrahim Umar, Evangel College, 3rd position. I think the school should come forward to celebrate with her if they are close. The teacher. Okay. There is the teacher, Evangel College. The 2nd position goes to Mariam Abdullahi, Penn Resource Academy. The teacher should come forward and possibly the other students. The 1st position of the Brain Bee competition goes to Shingwazi Niesa Tobias, Penn Resource Academy. It's worthy to say that last year, Penn Resource represented Northeast in the National Brain Bee competition organized by Neuroscience Society of Nigeria. So thank you very much. I think before you depart, all the students that participated in the Brain Bee and the quiz should come and have a picture with the Vice Chancellor represented by DVC Academics, the DVC Administration, the Provost, and the panel.
By the trend in Africa, and going by what we have seen series of lectures, exhibitions, as well as panel discussions about the topic of the day, that is dispelling the notion or public misconception on mental health, as well as menace of drug addiction in the society. Papers have been presented, and of course, given the gravity of the problem of drug abuse and substance abuse in the society, it is true to say that there is need for not just legislation, even though we have enabling laws regarding the issue of the drug and substance abuse. What is actually needed most is the issue of policy action. And some of these policies that have been mentioned by the professor while he was making his presentation, I see some of these legislations as very laudable. Where we are lagging behind is the area of implementation. And whether or not we see drug and substance abuse as a public health problem or as a crime, I will propose that drugs and substance abuse is both. It's both a crime as well as a public health problem. It is crime on the part of the drug barons. Once government get hold of them, they should actually confiscate them, their properties. There has been an enabling law that has been provided for asset forfeiture. That can be applied to the drug barons. For the drug abusers, it is then that we can now apply the issue of being a public health problem, whereby there has to be a synergy between the government, the various communities, the civil society groups, non-governmental organizations, to engage in advocacy with a view to curbing this menace in the society. And of course, if we do that, what is needed as far as the issue of drug abuse is concerned is continuous policy action. It shouldn't be that government has taken an action from so and so period, it then lags behind or failed to actually go ahead with the process. That actually is the problem. So it needed prompt and continuous policy action. We have been seeing from within the Gombe metropolis how the effect of drug abuse is affecting the youth in the society. You talk, for example, the Kalari groups that actually have been going on snatching cell phones, you know, and whenever there is one small conflict, you see that they bring out daggers, machetes, and in the process, a life will be lost. All these are from the effects of drug abuse, of which government is expected to take a drastic action against that. Yes, let us have a very good rehabilitation center whereby these boys will be taken for rehabilitation. It is then that we will say, yes, there has been a concerted effort on the part of the government with a view to curbing the menace of this drug and substance abuse. So we thank the organizers of this program, and of course the university is not relenting in its efforts to champion the cause of having unions that will gear towards engaging in advocacy programs along with other stakeholders in the fight against drug abuse and substance abuse. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the Vice Chancellor. Permit me to stand on the existing protocols. First of all, I will say kudos to Trent in Africa, Gombe State University. I say kudos to the organizers of this very important sensitization meeting. We listened to several speakers from Dr. Mustafa, who took us through the trend of Trent in Gombe State. Then Dr. Danjuma, who took us through the understanding of the chemistry, the neurotransmitters to mental health or mental disorders. Haven't understood all the neurotransmitters, which are the trigger to all the addictions, which are 70% of most of mental health cases. Dr. Shitu will bear me witness, is contributed by drug or substance abuse. We witnessed so much in Gombe State. We also listened to Dr. Muhammad Wali, who took us through the history from the medieval period, the role of the Islamic physicians or Arabian physicians, even Sina, who was nicknamed Abyssinia by the Europeans, the Razis, and all their contributions to medicine. We listened to beautiful stories by the herbalist. He called himself the herbalist, and it's very interesting. And the most interesting aspect is the issue of the catatonic schizophrenia, which I will never forget, where a behavioral or psychotherapy was used in alleviating the problem of the woman that was raising her hand up. For quite some times, when he was trying to undress her, she quickly put down her hands to cover herself. But what I wanted to find out was what happened after a few days or a few weeks after that event. Did she now raise up her hand again? Because in medicine, in psychiatry, what we call catatonic schizophrenia is one of the components of schizophrenia, which is managed by drugs. We have them, a lot of them in the hospital. Dr. Shitu is my witness here. But interestingly is that most of our patients, or most of Dr. Shitu's patients, are people that abuse drugs, especially marijuana and the rest of them. Sometimes I see Dr. Shitu moving from one house to the other in our area in GRA. He told me that he visited one house, he was managing this, you know? So let me also tell us one thing. You see, Dr. Shitu made a summary, the myths, that none of us is immune to these mental disorders. And let me also give us one information. Majority of us, the high class, we also abuse drugs. It's not only the downtrodden or the calories. I take a walk sometimes in GRA. I live in GRA. So sometimes when I take morning exercise in the morning, I used to observe the gutters, the drainage, all over GRA. You notice a lot of bottles, different bottles of narcotics, cough syrups, some alcohol, different forms of. If you look at the waste, I wanted to do a study to see the level or the proportion of those substances that are abused by people in GRA, that's the high-class individuals. It's enormous, I'm telling you. Every morning you go, you see bottles and bottles and bottles. So it's not just the calories, it's all of us that are abusing these drugs. And let me say thank you very much to Trent in Africa for organizing this very important meeting. It's an eye-opener. We have a lot of challenges. Our children, if you are a parent here, you should thank Dr. Mustafa and his team, because this is a very important eye-opener to all of us. But it's not only the duty of Mustafa and his team, it's everybody's business. We have to join hands together and help our youth, especially our youth that are at risk of being indulged in different forms of addictions or abuses. So I don't want to take much of our time. So much time has been spent. I would like to thank everybody for coming. I thank the students for sparing their time. I thank the lecturers and people going in the media. I thank you very much, and I wish everyone safe journey back to his various homes. Thank you.